Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another video. We have some news today, and it's the Revenant summon pool that popped up today. We don't get any announcements for these kind of summoning events from Plarium. Usually we get like a day beforehand and we get like an embargo where they tell us, okay, you can only post a video or news announcement about summons that are coming after this time. Well, for Prism events, for Prism summons, they don't tell us anything, okay? So when this popped up today, I was very curious to see what kind of champions were on offer, and it's not the champions that I'll show you right now. This page was available. This summoning pool was available today. It's called the Revenant Summons, but for some reason Supreme Aethel was in the pool of champions. So if you were somebody who spent money thinking, oh, maybe I can get a solid void legendary out of this one for the price of like 35 prism crystals, it's a 1 out of 4 to get a void. Well, this is not the case for you guys. They messed up. Somebody in our clan chat was saying that this might have been just a typo and they've added Supreme Aethel in there, but they went in half an hour later and they did a hot fix. This is kind of scammy in my opinion. They should have completely blocked the purchases or refunded purchases that happened, honestly. Because this is a big mistake, honestly, and they should do better. For the amount of money that this company is making, they should do way better in terms of these kind of things. But I doubt they'll do anything to revert that. So I'm just speaking my mind here. I just didn't think it was right having that available there. Maybe they should at least show the portal and then for like 1 hour later open it up, something like that, until they are 100% sure that they're offering what they are advertising, right? Whatever. I don't think they'll do anything. Let me talk about a little bit about the champions here on this summoning pool. It is a Revenant summoning pool, so nice Revenant champions. Some of these are really well worth it. So if you are somebody who wants to push in the there's a Sand Devil tournament going on right now. Maybe tomorrow with the CVC you can push there a little bit, get the points. You can get maybe a couple of Prism shards for free, and that will give you hope in 1 out of 4 Nitrev champions. I have 2 out of 4 of those. I don't have Cavalax and Alatrion. I don't need any of the 4 copies of them or whatever, but I will be going for the Sand Devil tournament. In terms of the epics, is this really worth it for you to go for epics? 93% chance to get an epic. 35 prism crystals costs. So 35 is what? A little bit less than $10 per epic. And then a 7% chance to get a legendary. There's no pity in these summons. So you'll be summoning blindly until you pick up a champion, until you get lucky, basically. You can get lucky. You can remain unlucky. Honestly, that's how these things work. In terms of epics, though, there's some high quality epics for progression in here that I want to just take a note of. First things first, Rector Drath. I am using her in my free-to-play journey at the moment, and she has a very solid revive plus perfect veil on her A2 with a heal. Perfect veil, if you guys don't know what it does, it provides a veil around your allies, which can also reduce incoming damage by 15%. If you've never seen this page right here, go over it and read on the buffs and debuffs that exist in raid. It's really going to help you out in terms of getting a little bit more knowledge on how everything works. But veil is a fantastic buff to have for your team. It's not only damage mitigation, but also stops single target damage dealing champions from attacking a veiled champion, unless the champion somehow gets a taunt buff on them, which gets all messy because of the buffs and debuffs we have in this game. But yeah, Rector Drath, amazing, plus very, very good resistance in the Doom Tower, which is amplified by her passive, which also gives you more resistance. If you are under veil, you get a 50 resistance boost, which is very nice in normal Doom Tower. Makes things resistible if you are just starting out. That's my experience on the free-to-play. Next up, we have Sepulchre Sentinel. Very solid champion. Decrease attack on the A1, increase defense, block debuffs, so you're able to remain affinity friendly on your clan boss teams, plus a crazy passive that can completely block damage coming in from, well, the clan boss usually. Then we have the MVP, in my opinion, of Nitrev. She is so simple yet so effective. Doom Priest has a very solid cleanse. This skill right here, cleanse plus 7.5% health heal on this champion's turn. She works so well with a relentless set. She gets that extra turn in. Basically, it's a double heal equal to one heal over time buff, the strong version of it, which is, I believe, 15% of health. She can also boost critical rate, can also boost the attack of your allies, but honestly, everybody's using her just for this crazy passive right here. Other champions that are worth it, obviously Sinesha. If you do have Skull Crown, Sinesha Skull Crown work so good together. It's a crazy couple. Then we have Miscreated Monster, who's amazing for the spider. Hopefully on my free to play, I'll be able to pick this one up with the A2, doing a big stun, big shield to the whole team. If you have an HP Baron champion, they go very well together. Basically, everybody will be protected from the shields, and the HP Baron champion will be doing work in terms of reducing the health of enemies and the big spider as well, and all of these programs. Every other epic offered here is okay, and for the most part can be used in one area or another. And if you do very dedicated builds, they can be better than others. For example, Kairis can be used as a double hitting arena champion where he attacks all enemies 2 times. It's a very specific skill though that he can use. We have other champions such as Pestilus, who does have an HP burn. So if you're looking for an HP burn champion, single target, he has it. If you're looking for like a poisoner, Aishma has that as well. Poison, weaken on an AoE, and then this is decreasing the duration of all buffs on the attacker, and then increasing the duration of all debuffs. So solid kit if you're trying to do different team setups. But overall, I don't like these summoning Prism events. These are highly pay to win, and the reason for that is because of this, there's no mercy. You're just buying them blindly, and you cannot store them. You only get a few from events and tournaments that Plarium does, and you really have to score high enough to get these. And I'll give you guys an example. The dungeon divers that opened up today, 30 prism crystals at 4,500 points, which you'll get anyway if you're trying to get the Blade Master points. But if not, it's a lot of points from dungeon divers. But this will go on for tomorrow, which is the CVC. So very likely that people will go all the way here, especially people who are farming spider, right? And then there's also the Sand Devil, which I also think gives 25. I want to say 25. No, 30. All right, better than I thought. 30 of these on the 3,500 points. It's a turn attack, so you should be able to rack up those points very quickly. Overall, Prism events I think will only be worth it on the higher chances. Sometimes they offer this at 10%. That is a good time to maybe consider buying these, but again, very high price tag, especially since they don't do any crazy offers to limit the price. The price that you see here is the price that you always get offered through the shop as well. This is like the normal shop, and then there's limited time packs that pop up here, which also have the exact same ratio of crystals to dollars spent. So have that in mind. In my opinion, it's a skippable event. Even if you're a spender, skippable event. There's going to be more events for sure. If one thing is for certain is 3, 4, or 5 different summoning events per week by Plarium. So this was the video, guys. I hope you did not buy any of these at the start thinking you would get Supreme Aethel or get like a Void Legendary for whatever reason. But yeah, feels very weird, Plarium. You should do better. You should put some of the money that you get from all these events and stuff, put it back into quality control, quality assurance, I think it's called. Whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.